Cancers, welcome to your reading. You guys, oh my god. My heart is like, I almost want to cry. Like, I just feel this fucking love. Like, god damn it. Okay, this song, okay. So the song's in Spanish. I'm sure you guys can look up the translation. But this is a song that I heard that Spirit shared with me that is the overall energy of your reading. And it's by Tercer Cielo. And it's called No tengas miedo, which in English means don't be afraid. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, if you're new to tarot, well, first of all, welcome. The thing is, when I do readings, when anyone does readings, especially when we do it for the collective of the sign, now it may not always resonate fully because there's so many people watching the reading, so it's like there could be different situations and different scenarios. Also, you can also change the parties and like the energy. So like if I'm saying like you're going through this, maybe it's not you, maybe it's the other person feeling that way. Only you guys are able, like, use your common sense, your intuition to know like what situation, what story fits yours. But I can honestly say that as soon as I started shuffling and listening to the song, I was like, oh my god, like, from the last couple, because the last couple of readings were kind of similar to each other and different in their own way, but I feel like this one is like finally something that has to do with like, I just feel the love in the air. It feels like we in October. I feel like we're in February right now. Like it's about to be Valentine's Day, that type of love. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying before, if I say like, and this is what you guys are going through, it's either you or the other person or whatever. Flip it to the way that's supposed to, okay? And if it doesn't make sense now, sometimes it may not have to do with what's going on in the present. It could be something that happens, 3 months from now, whatever, okay? All right, so I'm just feeling so lovey-dovey right now. Like, I need a hug. Oh my god. I feel like I just did this reading with did I really just forget? I seriously just did it. No. My god. Oh, Gemini. And Gemini had some Cancer cards in there. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Gemini. And I mean, if you are, you can go ahead and cross watch because maybe that'll explain a lot more of your situation. So, and the crazy thing is sometimes you could cross watch and that reading would be more for you than your original message. That's just me explaining, like, that's just how the energy can work sometimes. It's really trippy, but it's true. I just want to throw it out there. If you guys are kind of like, how come that their reading made more sense than mine? Like, that's just how it is sometimes, okay? But I'm feeling like Cancers are afraid. Cancers are afraid of taking this like leap with this person. I'm sorry guys, my dog, he will keep whimpering until I let him in the room. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm so sorry guys. It's just I don't want him interrupting the reading while I'm trying to talk to y'all and he's over here crying in the background. Come in. Come on. You don't cry. You're crying here too. Come here. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. So Cancers, Spirit's literally telling me, alright, you see these flowers over here, right? And as I was meditating, I was looking at the sun. Oh, my favorite flower is the sunflower. So I'm looking at the sunflower and looking at it and be like, how beautiful it is. And it's either you or the other person, but it's almost like when the person looks at you, You know, when you look at a beautiful, like you go to a garden and you see a beautiful flower and you're like, wow, like you're almost blown away, like taken away by its beauty, by its like, I mean, look at this thing. Like, how is this, like, how does God like create something so beautiful, so like, and you know, to each flower its own. Think of it like people. They're all different kinds, right? They're all different. They're all beautiful in their own way. But for some reason, this sunflower, you're like, oh my God, like for some reason it captures you in some way. This is how this person feels about you, or the other way around. See, I'm feeling two stories. I'm feeling like you feel this way about this person, or it could be that there's someone who's looking at you this way and they are so captivated by you, Cancer. Like there's no one like you. And it's like, even if they try to find someone else, no one fucking compares. No one compares. No matter how much time goes by, no matter how many people they see, you know, they date or be with, like even if they're with someone right now, like they want you and they will always want you. You will always be their favorite fucking flower. But for some reason, they're feeling some type of distance with you. Or vice versa. There's some type of distance between you two. Someone is afraid to dive into this. One of you guys knows that this could be something so great, so beautiful, but there's this fear. And it's almost like the other person is very, like, the person knows. And they're like, listen, I know you've been hurt. I know you've been through this. I know that, you know, so-and-so did this to you. But let me show you. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking cry. I almost cried in my last reading too. What the hell's going on, guys? Like, let me be the one to show you what love is. Let me be the one to prove to you that you deserve it. That it's real, that it's out there. It's not something just in the movies. I want to be the one to show you. Let me show you. Let me show you the way it's supposed to be. This person may be distracted by other opportunities, other people, other illusions, other offerings. That could be also getting in the way of them seeing of what really is meant to be there. They could be with someone. I'm telling y'all, the fucking Capricorn reading had a card, not this same card, but it was like choosing between two people. It could be that they're with someone right now, or they're choosing between you and the other person. And they're like blinded by it. They don't know what to choose. They don't know what's, you know what. Deep down inside, they know. But they have to make that decision eventually. I hear marriage. I heard that this could lead to marriage. It's a relationship that could lead to marriage. Use your intuition. I think I've gotten this card like 3 fucking times the last 3 readings. Use your intuition. This person feels dead without you. And I'm not saying, like, let's not be exaggerative, but it's almost that feeling like, this is what I feel when I'm not with you. This is who I am without you. And don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about codependency type of feelings. Meaning like, I can't live without you. Like, I'll never be happy if... No, not that. But this is just an example. Please don't get it twisted. Don't take it the wrong way. It's this feeling of like, that's what they feel without you. I don't know how else to put it. Imagine knowing that you're meant for someone, or you're or someone that you really want, and you, for whatever reason, you can't be with them, and it's like you're shot down. Like, that's what I think of when I see this card. Like, this dude is shot down, like literally. I mean, he's stabbed out, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm trying to say. In the distance, I feel like the Hermit talks about like studies, being involved, like being on your own, being on your studies, like focusing on the things that matter. Maybe there's a reason why you guys are parted at the moment, and that's the reason why you guys aren't together yet. Yes, but I feel as though like someone needs to make a decision before anything else can happen. I almost feel like Spirit's saying like they're in the background, like getting things ready, preparing for what is to come. And I see nothing but celebration. Like, look at this. I always tell everyone when I see this card, it's like if you see your homegirl, it's like, hey girl, the party's over here, like come over here. You see how they're almost like waving, like, hey, it's over here. And you see everyone in the background like partying in the castle, and it's like a threshold, like something to walk through. And you notice how they're not that far away. It's something that's close, but a decision needs to be made to get to here. And the overall energy of this reading, I got the card under the deck was the Seven of Pentacles. You see how he has his fruit, how he has, he has built his empire. He has done his duty as a human on this earth. He has mastered progression, success, his goals. But you see how he's looking at everything like, I guess this is cool. I guess, I have to do it, right? If I live on this earth, like, it's equal exchange of energy. Like, you put in the work and you get your bounty, you reap what you sow. But he's not happy. He's not happy because something's missing. Something's missing, Cancer. What is it? Who is it? Do you guys know who it is? Because I want to know. Tell me. I'm going to pull up a love oracle card from the Doreen Virtue deck. I love this deck. It's so shiny and pretty. You guys, y'all almost had me crying in the beginning of this reading. I swear. The love, it's like that, like how people say like, oh, everyone expects love to be like that perfect fairy tale. That shit's not real. That's not realistic. Bullshit. If you want to believe that, I don't care what anyone says. Like, I choose to believe that I deserve and that I could have something like that. No, not everything is perfect. Of course not. That's just life. These movies that show like all that perfect shit, like everything's okay. I understand why they say it, because they always show, you know what it is? They always show the good that comes with love, right? Most movies, especially like the fairy tale bullshit, like Disney princess movies. Like, we always assume that every man's gonna be perfect, like one of them, right? But you know why? Because we become accustomed, we've been brainwashed as children to believe that that's what it is. And then when we are faced with trials and tribulations, we're so quick to leave somebody because we're like, it's not supposed to be like this. Oh no, he did me. I'm out of here. I just thought of Joe Coy, the comedian, when he talks, like when he pretends to be a girl, he's like, I'm fucking out of here. That's how you guys are, man. I'm telling y'all right now, Cancers, listen, I love y'all, but y'all be emotional creatures, okay? All of y'all, men and the women, and y'all need to learn to stop being like that, because not everything's supposed to be perfect. That's not what love is. Love is the contribution, the work that you put into it. That's what love, like, I'm gonna share something with you guys. I used to work at Cheddar's as a server, right? And I remember I was serving the table for this older couple, this older couple, and they were so freaking sweet. They were so adorable. And I don't know, I'm here talking to the husband. And he's super funny, and the wife is so sweet. And I don't know how we got into this conversation. Oh, it's because they were telling me they were there for their like 60th anniversary or something like that. And I was like, I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, like, how can you be with someone for that long and still, like, and they're both, like, glowing. Like, you know they love each other, okay? And it's been such a long time. And I'm just like, can I, like, I sat down, I squatted next to them. I'm like, listen, what's your secret? Like, what's your secret? Because I want to know, like, how do you guys make it work? Like, that's a long time to be with. Like, I haven't even been with someone, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever been with someone past 6 months. Okay? So how do you guys make it for that long? Being married. So he says, you know what, sweetheart, it's a decision. He said it's a decision that you make. There's some days that I feel like I don't love her. There's some days that we fight. There's some days that you almost feel like you're going to give up on them. But love is when you choose to fight, when you choose to stick through it all. That's what love is. Love is not perfect. It will never be perfect because it was meant to be that way. It's meant to construct you in a certain way to help you grow. And you guys do it together. You choose to do it together. And I remember being like, damn, like that's deep. I'm like, thank you. Like, that's good to know. Love is not just a feeling. There's this Buddha, like a saying or something where he says, like, if you feel like love is like, you know, like when you get butterflies in your stomach and you get shy and nervous, he's like, run from it because that's not love. Because love is not the feeling. Love is the action. And that's why it made sense to me that day when he said, love is a decision. Okay? All right, y'all, I'm talking so much I didn't pull out. Okay, now pull out the other card. Oh, one of the recent readings got this card too. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's nice. I like that card. I'm going to put it up like this. Now I'm going to read from the book as well, just so you guys get a little piece of, a little extra on your reading. Top of what I feel about playfulness. When you let down your guard, when you let go of control issues, of how things should go. You know, if they really cared about me, they wouldn't do this. Or they wouldn't act like that if they really wanted me. Or, oh, they must have gotten over me so fast because this happened. Like, okay, get over yourself. Cancer. Stop thinking too deeply. Tune into your playfulness, your flirtation, your... When I look at this card, look at her face. She looks young, almost like a child. And look at her face. Look how she looks at him. Like a little kid in love, like, you know, like your first crush, right? Do you remember what it was like when you had your first crush? That playfulness, like, I miss that. Like, I haven't had that. I mean, a girl is busy. I'm just saying, like, I miss that. And some people forget how to tap back into that because that comes from, like, you know, from your youth. You know, we grow up, we become busy, we have responsibilities, we become parents, we have jobs, whatever it is. And we almost forget to tap into that childlike nature, that playfulness, like, and to go out and have fun. Like, you don't have to spend money to go out. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, we can't go on a date because, oh, I don't have something nice to wear. Oh, I don't You know, we can't go nowhere because I don't got money. Like, listen, playfulness doesn't matter. You can do that chilling at the house. Go take a walk at the park. Buy yourself a nice little 6-pack or a bottle of wine, cheap wine, okay? Just cheap wine at 7-Eleven. You can get $5. I know because I be getting it. $4. Take her out on a nice walk at the park. Go walk in the woods. Like, do something like what you used to do when you were a kid. Like, before we got distracted by technology, fucking phones and shit. Like, Netflix. Oh, Netflix and chill. No, fuck that. Take me to the woods. Let's do something different. Let's go in the dark with flashlights. Like, that type of playfulness. Like, things that you used to do when you were a kid. Things that amused you as a child. Like, you'd be surprised how much fun you'll have as an adult because you're like, damn, I still enjoy this. I play hide and seek with my son all the time. And, like, sometimes maybe I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I don't feel like doing it. But once I start playing with him, yo, we have a fucking blast. And I almost forget what it's like to have fun that way. And you can, just because you're a grown up doesn't mean you can't have fun like that. And when it comes to love, it's the same thing. A lot of the inner healing with people has a lot to do with inner, like, childhood. Like, you need to find that inner child to be able to love properly, to be able to engage into anything in your life. And, like, what's the word? Like, pertain it? No. Like, use that as a, like using that as a tool to benefit for you in your growth. And here's what the book says about playfulness. The romance angels are cherubs who embody all things romantic and who have a happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. What the fuck did I just say? This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had fun? Oh my God, I'm telling you guys. If you don't remember, then it's long overdue for you to add some playtime into your schedule. The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activity can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatrical reproduction. No. Unless you want to reproduct. I meant to say a local theatrical production, joining a community sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment of your time, as it will renew your energy levels and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too, to keep the free-spirited component of dating alive. Plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. Look, they even gave you some more ideas, okay? I cannot get any deeper than what we're